What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yosh, and today we're going to talk about gratitude. Number 4 on the 4 strategies to overcome hedonic adaptation. Mind you, all of these strategies are just to attack getting used to stuff. It's crazy, right? Like, look at how much work, how much active work you got to put in to fight against the annoying features of the mind, right? So, I know that some of these also affect some of the other annoying features of the mind, but 4 good strategies. And the last strategy in this list of strategies is gratitude. Now, this sounds really hipster. More hipster even for my taste. But hear me out. They're onto something. They're onto something. So I'm going to try and explain what gratitude is and how you can inculcate that into your life and then go from there. This is a huge amount of information for just one lecture, by the way, in case you followed along for all 4 videos. What really is gratitude? Gratitude, I think, by definition, is being really thankful. It's the process, the active, intentional process by which you push through your need, your basal need to get used to things and be truly, truly grateful for what you have right here and now. Developing a sense of appreciation for what you have right here, right now. I am thankful for this phone. It works for me. I am thankful for this pen. It has been a fantastic pen and I've used it a lot. I'm thankful for this book. It sounds small. It sounds simple. I'm thankful for those lights. I'm thankful for this reflector. I'm thankful for this camera. I'm grateful for all of these. I'm grateful for my health, my job, even though it puts me right on the front lines next to COVID patients. I am super, super grateful for everything that I have right this moment, because it's super easy not to have all of this, and it would suck to not have all of this. And that makes me think less about how am I going to improve. I'm thinking less about how it would be much better, you know, when I go back to Sri Lanka, or when I get to see my girlfriend, or when I get to go and see my friends and hang out with them. There's no point. There's no point arguing about that stuff and telling yourself that that's going to be much better than right here, right now, because once you get to that situation, you will realize that it has its own inherent issues that you didn't have before. So, that's how I use gratefulness and gratitude. I don't know why I use gratefulness. Grateful, thankful, gratitude. I feel like they're all synonyms for the same thing. Tell me if that sounds right or not down in the comments below. Anyway, this process of being grateful and gratitude, like, you know, being grateful for the things that you have right now, is something that is not just like a hocus pocus juju magic that sort of gets you, you know, floating around in the air and it makes you think that you're invincible. No, it's not that. There's proven science behind it. So Emmons and McCullough in 2010 did a study that compared gratefulness versus the hassles, right? And they put subjects to think about what they were grateful for, and the opposite set of subjects were told to look at the hassles that they've gone through. And they put a third control set, and the control set thought about the events that just occurred. So they were just listing out events, both good and bad. Whereas the grateful folk, they wrote about what they were truly grateful for, and the people who were in the hassles group, they were told to write down what were hassles, real annoyances in their lives. And what this study showed is unbelievable. It is mind-blowing. Because again, this is another, once you see these results, you'll understand what I'm about to say. So, being grateful not only affects your emotional well-being, but it also affects a wide range of aspects in your life that you would not even think were related to being grateful. Check this out. People who wrote in that study about being grateful had a whole 1 point increase in emotional well-being about life as a whole, and they had a 0.5 point increase about the upcoming week. By being grateful, some of the people who were ill or had some sort of condition were, they were showing symptoms of some sort. This was done way before all of this corona stuff. So yeah, if they were showing symptoms, by being more grateful, they reduced the signs of physical symptoms by 0.5 point, right? And this one just completely, this one blew my mind. By being grateful, it completely increased their hours of exercise that they did for that week by 1.5 hours. It was up by 1.5 points. And this, mind you, was not a magic steroid potion that was, created in the bowels of Mordor. No, this is just writing down 5 things that you were grateful for. That's it. So, I don't know, when I heard this in the lecture, I immediately went, nah, no way is writing 5 things that I'm grateful for gonna make me, improve my perspective on life and my upcoming week, reduce physical symptoms and increase my hours of exercise? But it did, right? I'm thankful for my job. It keeps me fed, it keeps me secure financially. I am thankful for my house. It gives me shelter and it gives me a place to relax. My job also, because it's a physical job, it actually gives me a lot of health benefits because I'm basically working 8 hours for almost 6-7 days straight sometimes in a physical job, so which means I get a lot of exercise, which makes me feel better about myself, and I look and stay fit. That's amazing. I love the fact that my comforts are still here because of my house. I am thankful for my peace inside my own space. Like, I don't have to worry about anything else except for myself and keeping my space clean. And that's made me very, very grateful for everything that I have. I'm also very grateful for my in-laws, who I still consider, who are my parents, my second set of parents. They keep feeding me and they keep, making me laugh. They're the only people that I can go and meet once in a while. And, that I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful to have their company and have their love and have their affections towards me. And that makes me feel amazing. I love the fact that there's people that I can depend on with my life. So I did that, and you have no idea, like it just puts a brand new perspective on the things that you have as opposed to the things that you don't have. I don't have my girlfriend next to me. I don't have my parents next to me. I don't have any other friends that I can meet. I don't have all the resources and the money that someone else who's a millionaire has. I don't have my, I don't have this, that, and the other. All sorts of things. Instead of that, I can't fly back home. I probably can't fly back home for months and months. I'm probably stuck here alone for a while. You can focus on that stuff, and I was focusing on that stuff, but once I wrote those 5 things down, I had more things to write down, and I just kept writing them, and I don't know, I feel great. I feel really, really happy. I have one interesting thing that I was grateful for. I have custom coffee beans with a coffee machine, and I can make really, really good cups of coffee for myself at any time I wish. It's the little things. It's the little things. I have a lot of free time because now I come home. I don't have to stress about other projects. I don't have to stress about anything else. I just have to make videos. I don't have to make them. I enjoy making them. And I have a lot of free time, which I can expend in studying and teaching. And that makes me feel great. Like, it's amazing. I don't know. It puts a new perspective on everything that you have, and I hope it does for you too. And one of the interesting things that you can do to even better sort of better amplify the effects of just writing those 5 things down that you are grateful for is by telling people about these things that you're grateful for, and that exponentially increases your emotional well-being because it adds a layer of social interaction, and it also makes you focus on the things that you're grateful for, and that sort of exemplifies your experience and your increase in emotional well-being, which is why I'm telling you guys what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for you guys. Real talk. I'm really, really, really grateful for every single one of you. I think I have 174 subscribers at this point. I may not know all your names, but I am truly grateful that you come here and spend your precious time listening to me rant on about all sorts of stuff that even I'm not sure about, right? I'm studying, I'm learning, I'm trying to improve, I'm still trying to bolt down my channel, I'm trying to find my niche, I'm trying to do the things that I really enjoy doing. I know I love filmmaking, but right now I can't film any films, so I love making video regardless of what kind of video it is. So I really enjoy making this. This is like the few hours that I cut out from my experience as a whole, just for myself. This is my moment of peace. This is me in Zen. So, thank you very much for following me along. Thank you very much for the people who have been here from the start. Thank you for all the people who I know personally for being here. Like, I know some of you have just subscribed because I've asked you like a million times. If you feel like this is not your content, please unsubscribe. It's okay. Like, I thank you for being here all this time. And if you are new and watching this, thank you very much for coming in. Thanks for considering watching this video. I'm grateful, and I would be even more grateful and honored if you would subscribe and if you would stay. And that just goes to show that someone's resonating with me. If you resonate with me, subscribe. I think that's the better way to go about it. If you don't resonate, it's all good. Have a beautiful day. I hope you have a good time, and I hope you see yourself out through this global pandemic, and I hope you and your loved ones can come out the other side super healthy and happy, and we will be all better for it. But if you decide to stay, welcome to the fam. I'm glad to have you here. I'm really thankful for all of your support. That said, one way to improve your effects of being grateful is not only writing them down, but also telling other people. But a specific way in how to tell people is to do a gratitude visit. So this was done in a research by Seligman et al. In 2005, where they got people to come and physically write a letter to a person that had done something good for them, done something kind for them, and they wrote a thank you letter and did what they call a gratitude visit. And not by email, not by text message, no. Physically write a letter with your own hand on a piece of paper with your fantastic handwriting, whatever it is, and walk up to their door, ring the bell, smile at them and say, I just wanted to give you a thank you letter for the things that you've done for me. Just do that. Doing this, the people in the study experienced an emotional well-being boost for up to 6 months. Half a year. One person. If you give a thank you letter to one person that you were grateful for, your mood and their mood increased by 6 months. Like, come on. There's no better offer than this. Like, it might be overwhelming. It might sound intimidating, but think about it. We're all human beings. We're all going through life with our own silly problems, and we are all pretending to know what we are doing, but we are ultimately monkeys dressed up in suits, right? Thinking that we know what we want and what will make the world go around. But studying all of this, I'm clearly understanding that we don't know crap. We don't know anything about what we want. Most of that stuff and those intuitions are completely false. And the only thing that we can really do is study and educate ourselves and share that knowledge with each other and be thankful for everything that you have. And if you can, write a letter to a person who did something nice for you. Whoever who brought you a caramel slice this week. Something. I don't know, man. Like someone gave you a lift to work because you couldn't drive. Whatever. Someone looked after your kids. Do it. Just write them a letter. Walk up to their house. Go up to their house. Maintain social distancing. And give them that letter. And wear a mask and all that stuff. Do this stuff when you, do this stuff sensibly, okay? Like we are in a pandemic, so that's given. But do this stuff and tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel in the comments down below. And I don't know. It's crazy. Doing this has proven itself across relationships. Barton et al. 2005 research. It's been, this gratitude visit has been proven across work. Grant and Gino, 2010. There's tons of studies proving this. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to give a gratitude letter to someone, maybe 2 people that I really love. And I'm not going to film it. I'm not going to share it because it's mine. I'm sorry, I don't know if that sounds very selfish, but it's not. I'm going to keep that to myself and to those 2 people, and I'm really grateful for them, and I will write them a letter, and maybe, I don't know, I can record a voice clip or something, I don't know. No, I'm not going to do any of that. Actually, I've decided. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to share that, because that's between them and me. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you are grateful or start to look at the world and the things that you have around you in a more grateful and thankful light. And I hope that this video helped you do that. And until the next video, I really cornered myself into a spot here. Like, I don't know how to conclude this video. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have. I'm grateful for you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much. Peace. Whoa, my knees hurt.